Hey everybody, how's it going? So this is another review from me. So if you would, please like, comment, subscribe on the channel. I'm definitely going to be, like I said, trying to get to post more reviews here for you. I know the new release out right now is the new Mad Max, so I'll try to get to that movie also. So I'll have a review up for you here pretty soon. So right now, I am getting into this movie. Came out last year. Uh, just recently seen it because I'm trying to catch up on movies that I kind of missed recently. So, movie I'm going to be reviewing is Marvel Disney's the Marvels. Um, so this movie is, of course, as you know, a superhero film. If you've been following Marvel, they've been releasing a slew of superhero films, superhero movies, probably like the past like 20 years now. So it's been a big deal, and they have their whole universe going on. So it's the Marvels. It's directed by Nia. I think her name is Nia DaCosta. Nia DaCosta. Yeah, Nia DaCosta. Which I'm familiar with. I believe she directed the remake to Candyman. I think that's what she directed. I'm looking up her movies. Yep, I was right. She directed Candyman remake. And the Candyman remake was a movie I wasn't very impressed with. That was a movie where she took she basically took a different approach with Candyman to where it was about well, I mean, even the original was kind of like about uh like black issues, like issues in like ghettos and stuff like that. So she kind of did the same thing a little bit with the new Candyman. So about like police brutality, things of that nature. So now, now she's stretching horizons and she's doing superhero films. So she is directing the Marvel. She wrote and she directed this. I think there was like three different writers on this, but she was one of them. And now this movie, I believe this movie was a flop in theater. Um, and it stars So it stars Brie Larson. I'm trying to get all the names because I know who some of these. I know who a lot of these actors are. I know Brie Larson, Tiana Paris, of course Samuel Jackson was in here. Uh, was it? I actually know her name too, and I'm blanking on her name. Yeah, Tessa Thompson. There we go. Tessa Thompson shows up for a little bit as her character Valkyrie, and Amon Valani played Miss Marvel, and Zoe Ashton played Darben, the main villain of the movie. So, this is a big budget, heavily special effects. That's what you're gonna expect with a Marvel movie, right? The budget on this was $274 million. So it's a lot of money. You're gonna get that in a Marvel movie. It's gonna be like 200 plus million dollars or whatever to make it. And one thing I will say about this movie is I do like the spectacle of it. Of course, yeah, like I said, as I said before, they're going to put money on behind these projects. They're going to put a lot of effort into the special effects, the characters using their powers or whatever. Um, Now this is now I think I've said this before in my Flash review and some other superhero reviews. I'm getting a little superhero fatigued at this point. So I'm just kind of like, um, movies like this. They're gonna have to do something a little bit different. I'm getting a little tired of the Marvel formula, to be honest with you. And this movie's not doing me any favors. So, um, th- this movie, I don't know. I was, I know I was pretty much paying attention to this movie, but I wasn't really sure on what was going on with the plot. I think, oh, I guess some other positives too. I think the acting is pretty good down the board. Y'all know, I think Brie Larson is an amazing actress. She's an award-winning actress too. I've seen her outside of Marvel stuff too, so she's pretty good. Um, Tiana Paris, like all of them. Amani, Aman Vellani, is that how you say her name? They work good as the three Marvels team, the Miss Marvels or whatever their names are. So, but that's my thing is like I'm I'm getting a little tired of these superhero movies, to be honest with you. Uh, and this just has no, the plot is just all over the place in this thing. I wasn't sure what the villain wanted. Uh, like the villain's motivation changed like three times throughout this movie. Uh, First it was some arm bracelets she was after. Um, I don't know. Miss Marvel had one of the Aman Vellani. She had one of them, and Miss Mar and Darben wants it, so she can, I don't know, destroy the Kree planet or start war with them or steal the energy from the sun. I don't know. It was like really like her motivation kept changing throughout the movie. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It's a little ridiculous. And then like the lady who plays Darben, I thought she was good. I just think her motivate, like I said, her motivation was terrible, and then she's barely even in the movie. Like she shows up and she doesn't really do anything as a villain. This is another like weak Marvel villain. So so like with Marvel, we're back to doing the weak villains again because she's not a very good villain in this. She's terrible. Uh, the writing was terrible. Uh, uh, Weird and awkward moments and jokes. Um, there's the I think where this movie lost me was where they went to this planet where the whole thing, like, they don't understand any other language. They speak in musical, but then they drop that just because the writers were tired of them doing musical numbers on that planet. Um, just some dumb and awkward moments. I do think Iman Vellani. I thought she was pretty good in this, though. I think she was probably my favorite character in the entire movie. Because I just she had me cracking up with her imagination, and she's basically like a Miss Marvel fangirl or Captain Marvel fangirl. I guess she's Miss Marvel, but Brie Larson's character is Captain Marvel. Um, I don't know who Tiana Paris was. Monica Rambeau. Okay, I guess she doesn't have a captain name. I guess, and they make fun of her for that. Well, at least uh, Amon Vellani, she kind of keeps poking at her, saying she needs a code name too, since her and Captain Marvel have code names or superhero names. But yeah, I don't know. I was not a big fan of this movie. I This good thing it's not the typical 2.5 hours. At least I don't believe it is, because usually I think these Marvel movies are usually like 2.5 hours long. Um, yeah, this one is, compared to most Marvel movies, this one's very short. It's only an hour and 45 minutes. So I don't know. I didn't really care for this one. It's not terrible. Um, I've seen something worse than this. and I'll be reviewing that as well. But yeah, I was not impressed with this. I mean, it's fine. I probably will never come back to it. It's a generic, um, poorly written Marvel film. So I think it's a little below average because like it's not written well at all. It it's just there for the spectacle, the action, and the eye candy of the special effects. But as far as the writing is concerned, as far as the plot, the script, the storytelling, I don't think it's very good. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely going with I'm going with sort of a between low and moderate recommend. That's what I'm in between. I'm probably I'm probably slightly below, just slightly below a moderate recommend. So I'm in the cuffs of that because it's not bad to at least experience it and witness it, but it's really not. I wouldn't rush out to see this unless you're just like a big Marvel fan and you have to see this movie. Um, or if I don't know if you're just curious to see if you happen to pass it on Disney Plus, that's where I watched this on was Disney Plus. Um, I You can go ahead and check it out, but for me, it is like a it is like a kind of a light, like moderate recommend. It's just yeah, like I'll like I said, it's between that space between moderate and low recommend for me. Um, and if you stay tuned, you if you watch this movie, you'll see this you'll see this really dumb thing with the cats. Oh man, the cats, and they have this scene where they're breeding them, and I'm not going to tell you what they do. It, I was like, wow. So that's how they're going to get them out of here, huh? I'm like, okay, I got you. I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I didn't understand the science behind it, but I was like, all right, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that scene either. So, but yeah, this lot of your Marvel humor too. If you're not tired of Marvel humor like I am, there you got more of it here too. So there you go. Well, that was my review for Captain Marvel or the Marvels. Sorry, there's a Captain Marvel and there's the Marvels. So there's my review for the Marvels, um, which I thought Captain Marvel was slightly better than this. But yeah. So if you could, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you like this movie, if you think I'm crazy, or maybe you agree with me. And see you next video. Peace. I'm trying to make sure you see that. Peace.